Hey everyone, this is Brian with Snap Digital. I'm going to be showing you a tutorial today on our new Snap Pro. So if you already have Snap right now, it looks the main page kind of looks like this right here. It's white, but the editor page is going to be quite a bit different. So I'm going to start a new campaign, just like we always have before. So come up here to create a new campaign, and I'm going to name this Snap Test 1. And so here I can do the screen orientation, portrait or landscape, and then this is a new feature here, displays per column and displays per row. So that's if you have a video wall, and I can also input the display resolution here and a couple other things. So I'm just going to create that. So as you can see, the page already looks quite a bit different. It's got a black and gray theme and some orange pops here and there. So I'm just going to go over and show you this page in this tutorial, and we'll get a little further in depth. So starting at the top, you have a lot more functionality now within the editor, so you don't have to go out and go to different places to do different things now. So your save button is up here to the left all the time. Close will take me out of this and back to the main campaigns area. New slide, if I hit new slide, right here I've got slide 1, which is defaulted in there all the time. So if I hit new slide, it's just going to add several slides in there. Duplicate slide, if you have content in here already and you want to duplicate that slide, it will duplicate everything that's already in there, animations and all. Settings, this is new. All your settings are now in this page, so this is where we just were a few minutes ago. But I can easily go up there and change different things in here, the schedule and all that fun stuff. This is a really cool tool. Now you don't have to go to your screen to look at your preview live anymore. Just hit this preview button and you will get a full screen 1080 view of what your campaign is going to look like. Just hit the X to get out of that. Zoom, 100% all the way down to 50%. And here's going to be our what we call our right panel, and this is going to have all your controls on it. So let's go ahead. I'm going to delete these for now, and I've got slide 1. So I can always rename that slide right here under slide, and I'm going to say this is going to be home screen. And as you can see at the top, it truncates that a little bit just for size, but it did rename that. Duration is going to be how long the slide actually shows, and you can adjust that over here, or you can just type it in. I'm going to do this for 5 seconds. Show on schedule, just like always, start and end date. Hide, if I want to hide this entire slide. So if I do a bunch of stuff on here and I don't want to show it in my campaign today, I just hit hide slide. You see the little I over here crossed out. That means it's not going to show in my campaign. So let's start adding a couple things here. I'm going to go in and I'm just going to add a media layer like we usually do. I'm going to hit the addition sign, show gallery, and my internet connection is a little slow, but let's just go with this guy right here. Save. And let's drag that. Drag that full screen. And there's our first layer. So as you can see, it put that in right here under layers. If I want to edit that, when I click on it, it will give me a highlighted version or highlighted bar to show me which layer I'm at. That way, if I have 100 layers and I click on something over here, it'll give me exactly what that layer is. So I'm just going to rename this background. Hit OK. And same thing as before, if I hit the I, it'll go away, and that won't be visible in my campaign. If I want to get rid of this slide, I just hit the X, and I can always go back and rename it. Show on schedule, not defined, and there we go here. So if I click on this, and if I see this little bar right here that says links to. This is a new feature for interactive, and we'll get into this a little bit later, but this is if you have a touch screen and you want to build your own campaign. Hit links to, and as you can see, I've got 2 slides in here right now, one our home screen and slide 2. If I hit slide 2, every time I clicked this button, it would link to slide 2, and we'll get into that a little bit later, but for now, I'm going to go don't link, and we're good to go. So I'm going to add some other stuff. Slideshow is a new tool that some of you may have not seen before. Show gallery. I'm going to add this Top Golf in here. Oops. So it'll load that one. It'll say, do you want to load another one? I'm going to say yes. And I'm going to load this picture in here. Save. And I'm going to load one more. Wendy's. Save. And just hit cancel here. And so now I have a new layer in here. It says slideshow. And that's right here. So let's put that over here. The delay is actually how long that shows for. So I'm going to say 3 seconds. And what the slideshow is, it's several pictures that are rotating throughout a little slideshow. So I'm going to hit 3. Good to go. I'm going to come up here to my preview button. And I've got my main background here. And that just flipped to another slide. Let me take that slide off for now since we're not really messing with it. And then go back to preview. So now I'm just in one slide, one campaign, and I can build everything on one slide or I can do multiple slides. So that will flip all the time. And let's say I want to duplicate this slide because I like some of the features on it. So I hit duplicate, and I've got 2 of the same exact slides, and they have all the same features in them. So this is going to say duplicate 2. So now it's changed up there. I've got 1, 2, but I don't like this one anymore, so let's take that out of there. And let's add a new one. Let's just do this one here. Save. Now one thing you'll notice is, okay, I accidentally added a slideshow there instead of just a regular image. So let's add one more in there just for fun. I'm going to hit cancel, and then that's in there. I'm going to see if I go too soon. Okay, so now one thing you'll see is that layer went over the front of it, of the other slideshow that was in there. So I'm going to edit this to say big, oh no, background slide. Okay, so what I can do is I go over with my cursor here and I just move that right there, and that moves it all the way to the back. So now what I should see when I hit the preview is I'm going to hide this one over here. I should see this flipping in the back and this flipping in the front. Alright, so let's go ahead and unhide that one. I can just hit the clock up there, and let's see what it looks like from the beginning. Now, of course, this isn't very artistic or anything. We're just throwing images in here, but you kind of get the idea of what's going on with it. So from here we have all these other layers: form, media, shape, text, just like you have right now, that can be added in. But once I'm done, I can hit save, and then I go back and I submit to Snap like I would usually do. So that's it for this beginner's tutorial on the new Snap Pro. If you have any questions, be sure to reach out to Brian, Will, or any of the guys over here. Contact us at info@digitaltouchsystems.com, and I'll have some more videos coming out for the new animations, timelines, and transitions very soon. Thanks.